If you guys are going to the track, maybe you're pulling some seats out to save some weight, or maybe you're upgrading to something like carbon buckets that don't have airbags. Well, if you do that, you're going to be looking at a slew of different errors. So today, I'm going to show you how we coded them out in my G80 M3. This car originally came with the carbon buckets, but as you can see, we've installed Recaro podiums that do not have the side airbags anymore. Please note, if you are doing this coding, you guys have to understand there's no more airbag. If you code this out, even if you code it out with a factory seat in, you have to understand if you hit something, there is no airbag, and you have to do all of this at your own risk. For most of you watching, you're pulling seats out at the track or you're upgrading to something like this, you fully understand what's going on, but I have to just throw out that disclaimer that this is going to impact the safety of your vehicle. Today's process is meant for people who have a G80, G81, G82, or G83 with carbon buckets. In some situations, you will need additional coating. I'm going to show you how it works on my car. Additionally, if you got your car spec'd with comfort seats, they do have ventilation. I haven't personally tested that. I'll bet this is going to work about 99% the same, but there's probably going to be a couple extra steps that you have to do with that. If you have any issues or need any help when coding this, I'm going to give you the email address to Beamer Geeks down in the description below. These guys are absolutely awesome. I did not figure this out. Isaac literally walked through step by step, and he did everything for me. So I'm just gonna relay the information that he shared with me with you. So with that, let's get started. All right, for this process, you will need a Pro Tool license. We have that available at kies.com. Everything you need is going to be linked below. You're also going to need an Android tablet. I think we paid 150 bucks or so for this. Again, it's gonna be listed below. And you're also going to be needing a KIES Wi-Fi ENET adapter. And this is going to establish a connection between your car and the software. All right, step one, take your Wi-Fi ENET adapter and plug it into the OBD port by your left foot. Then over at the engine start button, you're gonna triple click it. So press it 3 times, pretty quick. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to put you in diagnostic mode. All right, now that the car is plugged in, we're going to go to our Wi-Fi settings, and you're going to connect to the KIES network. The password is printed on the Wi-Fi ENET adapter, but it's capital K, then lowercase IES, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, once you've done that, you can just hit connect, and this is going to connect up to your vehicle. All right, and then what you want to do is you want to scroll down to safety where it says airbag. And step one of this process is really to read out what kind of errors you have. So as you can see, we have a slew of errors. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different errors. So let's go through and knock these out. Now, when we first did the initial diagnostic and all with Isaac, we actually went through code by code. Now, he has given me the secret formula, so we're just gonna go in, do it all at once, and I'm gonna show you guys how to save it so you can essentially toggle it on or toggle it off. Okay, so we're gonna go back, and then we're gonna go into coding. And then on the right there, you're gonna hit edit coding, and you can hit merge, that's fine, just hit confirm. It's going to prepare our coding session. And I do have a little cheat sheet since I don't speak German. All right, it's going to ask if you want to do a backup of your coding. I would absolutely do this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type G80 stock seats. And I'm also gonna put the date. All right, next you're going to go over here to expert and go up to this little magnifying glass, and you're gonna type in GURT-KON, there we go, and it's going to be the first two. So you have Gertangtaft, FA, and then the second one, which is BF. All right, so once you've done that, we're gonna click enabled, and we're gonna disable this first one, and then the second one, you're also going to disable as well. Then for the next coding, go back up here to the search bar, and you're gonna type in CISMATTE. Okay, it's going to be this one here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce these. You're gonna switch it from enabled to disabled. Confirm that. Then you're gonna type in ZUEND. Okay, we're gonna go for 1 and 2. So we're going to disable that one and disable that one. All right, this next one gets a little wild. It's SITZ position. And you're gonna do the 2 bottom ones, the longest ones there. Okay, so we're going to disable and then the Befacher. All right, so once you've done that, we're gonna hit finalize. So right now I have So right now I have driver restraint malfunction, I have passenger malfunction, I've got the seatbelt. All right, so right there, it just did the coding process. And it's telling me to cycle my ignition, so I'm just gonna turn this off. And I'm just gonna wait a couple seconds here. I like to wait about 10 seconds or so, and we'll pop that back on. All right, and when I go into my check control, I don't see any airbag lights or anything like that. So let's go back, and we're gonna scan for codes again. So let's read errors. All right, so as you can see, I have no more errors in the system, and I also have no more errors on my dash or anything like that. So when I go to the track, it's not just errors and errors. All of that is all cleared out and ready to rock. Now, what I want you to do from here is if you go back into coding, we're going to hit edit coding again, merge the files to keep it simple. It's going to prepare your coding session, and it's going to ask if you want to save it. Now you have, there you go, would you like to do a backup? Absolutely. So I'm just gonna type this in. So this way, I'll put the date in here too, okay? So that way, what that's going to do is that is going to save all of the coding. So what you can do, if you wanna flip back and forth, you just go down here to where it says tools, and you hit restore. So in here, even though I messed up the date twice, you can see I have one for G80 stock seats and also G80 race seats. So when you go to the track, all you need to do is hit the one. It's gonna code everything you need to. And then if you wanna go back to your stock seats or anything like that, you just hit the other one, and it's super simple to do. Anyway, once again, my name is Brian. Thanks for watching Keys. Hopefully today's video was helpful for you. If you're going from carbon buckets to these race seats, if we do get our hands on a car that has comfort seats, we could try to see if we can do the exact same video just to help you guys out as well. If you need any of the supplies needed for today's video, from the Keys Wi-Fi ENET adapter to a Pro Tool license, be sure to see the links down in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.